restart after a first-lap pile-up. Schumacher held off the challenge of the Italian Giancarlo Fisichella to clinch his second Grand Prix win of the season.
A Grand Prix that will be remembered as much for its accidents as the result itself was halted on the first lap when the car of Alexander Wurz took off and removed 2 others from the race in the process. But that was just the beginning of the problems for the organisers. The restart led to further carnage. On this occasion, 5 drivers failed to complete the first lap, among them the championship leader Mika Häkkinen. When the race leader David Coulthard also dropped out, Michael Schumacher took control. But the German proved himself as capable of reckless driving as his fellow competitors. His role in Frenzen's exit from the track led to a 10-second penalty, enough to give Villeneuve the chance to take the lead in his home Grand Prix. But the Canadian's glory was short-lived, as he too left the track. All these departures meant that Damon Hill was now in second place, but he was overtaken by
spectacular crashes. Schumacher went on to win. Here's our sports reporter Peter Staunton.
Chaos in Canada on the first bend. Alexander Wurz walked away from the wreckage and joined the restart, which was almost a replay. This time they kept going while the circuit was cleared. Coulthard was holding off Schumacher and on track for victory when technical problems ended his day. And as a sensational race unfolded, Schumacher's Ferrari took off Frentzen. Schumacher hauled in for a 10-second penalty, the Williams team still protesting. The current world champion Villeneuve drove himself off the road in a vain bid to get into the points in front of his home crowd. Then Damon Hill got caught up in the mayhem, a dangerous skirmish with Schumacher, which ended with Britain's former champion blocking the German 3 times before he finally gave way. Schumacher kept the lead all the way to the line, but then launched an amazing attack on Hill's driving.
That's purely dangerous. If someone wants to kill you, he can do it in a different way. I almost hit him. I almost lost my car in that circumstance. So I was lucky just to get through the chicane anyway. And that's completely impossible for such an experienced man to do such things.
Celebrations for Ferrari's first and third places, but Schumacher's next task to search out Damon Hill for a showdown. Peter Staunton, ITN Sport.
And there'll be highlights of the Canadian Grand Prix just after midnight tonight here on ITV.